So this is the second video, what building about the first video about Henoch or Enoch prophecy. And this video is about the secret EZRA or EZDRÁS. In Hungarian we say EZDRÁS, in Germany EZDRA, in English EZRA. There is also a secret apocryph what they deleted about the Bible prophecy, about the Eagel System and the ending system, when God return, how it will be happen. But before I tell now the secret, I want to send a little bit message. I was become a message about the priest Mary, who I worship Jesus and believe in God. This message is for him. Nicodemus was a secret priest from Judea who believed in Jesus, but he was worship him secretly, but he believed in Jesus. And after the Jews and the Roman Empire was killed Jesus about jealousy, because Jesus was heal people, make the blind good again, that they can see. He resurrected the dead and make many wonders. And the priest, the Jewish priest, go to the Roman Empire and say to the Roman Empire, everyone will follow Jesus, and the people believe in him because he made many wonders, and we lost the power, and maybe they also not follow then Rome. We must crucify him. About jealousy, that they lost their power because he made many good deeds and helped the poor and was have many followers. So the Roman Empire was help the Jews to kill him, to crucify him. About that they lost then their own power. And secretly Nicodemus was give many oil and gold to his graveyard, and secretly he buy a graveyard about money, and bring many gold to Maria and oil, and he buy secretly Jesus a graveyard and bring oil and money to Maria. He not steal in the last hour from Jesus 1 cent. He bring the money to the graveyard. And when a priest or a man try to steal my little bit money that my mother not can give me a graveyard, this man I deleted from the life of tree. Amen. I know everybody's deeds and thinking, because I'm a prophet himself. Jesus is my husband, and I was wrote from the beginning their deeds before they was done with me in many books, and I was never lie that I can see every man's heart, because I am who I am from the beginning, what I wrote, and I know every man deeds and thinking from every country, So, and I was promised that the forbidden knowledge, I was give a riddle yesterday. The forbidden knowledge is a man who talk about a lot of things about Anunnaki and such things, and Egypt things and Egypt gods. I was give yesterday a riddle about the forbidden knowledge man, and I was promised I tell today the riddle. What does it mean? I was asked yesterday, why is it so in history that every pharaoh and kings and soldiers, the army from the pharaoh, have a stock in their hand, or Zeus, but not about wood, about this is iron, and on the iron stock or langer, they have always ankh, or Zeus have also 3 ankh, but it's always about iron or gold or silver or Kupfer. So the rulers always wearing such a stock what conduct electricity from heaven. It conduct electricity. But the shepherds from the real God, from the creator, wearing just a stock about wood, and they not wearing on themselves iron or kupfer, jewelry, just sheep wool, because Moses law say never wear on you your body jewelry or kupfer or such things, just sheep wool or byssus, lion. Lion is a byssus, is a fine lion. Not animal lion. Lion is like a sheep wool. And the shepherds Elia, Moses, Jesus, and all Abraham also was just go with a like this about wood, but with this wood stock they can make wonders, open at the sea. Elia make also wonders, a lot of wonders he make. And why is it so that the good shepherds looks like the poor people, as Jesus say, go in a desert, the real prophets are poor who belong to me, and the kings in the kingdoms are always rich and gold from the evil. But why is it so that the simply stock about wood from Moses was against they shepherds talk about gold and iron and can eat they stock. They can eat they power, they stock. Its meaning, the forbidden knowledge believe in Anunnaki and UFOs and their technology also. Its meaning, the Anunnaki and UFOs have a big knowledge about electricity because they can buy UFOs and they can buy electricity. They guiding the people on earth to buy such things. And when the UFOs in heaven, what they not can see, live in heaven, but not by God, these gods who fall out from heaven, but they live in the galaxy, have many ships. And these ships are conduct they Pharaoh stock with magnetic waves or electricity, and they can guiding so from heaven, from the UFOs they stock, and when they wearing here iron or kupfer or here, they can rule with electricity the pharaohs. They can rule it, what they think, what they make. Therefore, the real shepherds from God never wearing iron and make such a thing, because they are just follow God's commandment and the law. And even so, they have power to make plagues and wonders, because God was created also the fallen gods. The fallen gods is also from the real creator just a mood. God is over them. And when you see in history, every pharaoh and kings just make such commandments what was against the law. They build their kingdom just for themselves from the palace, but for the poor workers and people they nothing do. They not heal the sick, as every prophet say. They just steal their money, make them poor, and glorify just themselves. But all the real shepherds with the normal wood stock can heal, can resurrect the dead. Elia also, he resurrected the old widow's child and make about nothing oil and list. I don't know what is list, what you can make and use for bread. And it was never go away. He can also feed people as Jesus feed 4,000 people with one fish, and this power is from God. And they not wearing electricity things on themselves, that the UFOs or Anunnakis not send them electro waves to foolish their mind. Every pharaoh was ruled and kings about Anunnakis and UFOs, I tell you the truth. And they use the electricity from the atmosphere to guiding the kings on earth. but always to worship the fallen gods and bars, not the real God. And every kings make just wars, bloodshed, and never make plans for the poor people. They never heal them, they never make plans for the poor people or for everyone, just for themselves. This is the very big meaning what I told you now, and the secret about all these things, what God showed me. And I was now want to talk about Ezra prophecy. And the first film that I make today was the secret meaning about the white bull. The white bull, many prophets use, Enoch also, that is God's creature, and when he sent the white bull on earth, he sent also a good person, a good shepherd on earth. And this, what Enoch say, is in every mythology there. The Indian cultures have a white bull prophecy and a woman. It's maybe the same as in Gilgamesh, the EZRA woman with the white bull. It's a good woman who take care about the creation of God. He know what is love. And also the Hindu cultures know the white bull prophecy, and it's meaning the good shepherd. But today I want to talk about the eagle, because every prophet use also parables, and the parables are symbolic. It's not mean that an eagle himself will rule the world. It's just a symbol. It's just a symbol. But when you read the Ezra exactly and study history, you study Old Babilon, chronological you study, Old Babylon, the kings, then the Roman Persian Empire and the kings and symbols. Then after them, the Nero and Hitler Empire and the symbols. And then it maybe was born in Ash everything, but about Ash, Asche in Germany, the eagle grow up and become a double-headed eagle and become greater. And the fourth kingdom, what Daniel also see, we use this double or three double-headed eagle and become greater as the normal eagle from Rome. This is the New World Order. America's symbol is a double-headed eagle, the New World Order symbol. It's a symbol about power, the false governments on earth from the fallen angels who rebel against the real God in heaven. And I wrote exactly in Ezra or EZDRÁS or EZRA. In every language we call EZDRÁS another name, but it's the same prophet, that he saw all the history from beginning to the end, and the symbols from the kingdoms, and the eagle symbols, the Wappen is a German, like not a weapon, Wappen is a symbol, but they use the Roman Empire, Babylon, and Hitler used also the eagle. And he wrote also that is a Satan, under the Satan, these systems not belong to God. They rebel always against the holy people. They kill the holy people who believe in God. And it's true, because Hitler was killed, and Roman Empire killing Colosseum, every holy Jew and Christianity who believe in the real God. He killed the Roman Empire with Hitler. Every eagle power was killed. The real people who believe in the real God in heaven from Abraham and not worship their evil power, it was killed. So it's true. It's fulfilled, the Ezra prophecy. And today, the New World Order use this double-headed eagle in USA, and they want to create one government under one money, Federal Reserve Bank, CBCD. It's everything fulfilled for their own eyes, and I wrote about this. And Ezra also talk about on the end time, before God, the real God return, not the fallen God, the real God, the creator return. He used a symbol that a woman, like a good mother or a good amma, with guiding as a white dove the people to the new kingdom from the real God. And she take care about all the children on earth who want to see the new kingdom from the real God, and she guiding the children as a white dove, the children to the real God and the law, as a good amma or a good mother. Amma is not really the same as a mother. Amma is also can translate it as a nurse or a babysitter who just take care about all the children on earth. This means that these children are not really these children from the stomach, but he is a good amma from God, a good mother from God, who take care about all the children and guiding them as a white dove, white bull. The white symbolizes the good shepherd with peace and wisdom. She guiding on the end time the children to God, that they can resurrect when he returns. This is a very important prophecy about Esdras. And this prophecy is in Jeschuah 54, that on the end time a mother who are always in vain and cry for the children, but she never was born a real child, cry for the children on earth. And in the end time, she have, even when she not born one child, she have more children everywhere who follow her. This is Jeschuah prophecy, and this is the good Amma, God's woman. She guiding the children back to God. And she always in vain. Apocalypse 12, she is always in vain, want to burn a child, a new kingdom. But Satan not let the woman burn in vain. Vain is when you have a pain, when you want to burn a child. Jeschuah 66 tell that the woman in vain not burn a child, he burn all the children's new with the new spirit, the new Israel. And I wrote about this prophecy. Every prophet saw me, every prophet. Even Muhammad saw me. I am the Amma who never can burn because the Satan not let me burn, but I guiding all the children on earth to the God, the real God back, that they can live on the end time with him. And I was never teach such teaching as Niri Joseph and evildoer, that Satan is greater as God and we must follow the kings on earth and the murderers and the evildoer for Mammon, because when I teach such things, then I am the evil mother who bring them in hell as Jezebel. Jezebel not allowed to follow the real God and the prophets. He killed everybody who believe in the real God and the prophets. He killed every prophets and believers and teach the people that Zeus, because Zeus was in that temple, the Baal with the blitz, he put in Jerusalem temples the statue of Zeus and teach them that we must worship the fallen gods and Baals and not the real God. When I were with such a woman as all these people around me, then I were with Jezebel. But I'm the good Amma, the good woman in vain, who teach just follow the real God in heaven, Abraham's God, and not follow Zeus and evil kings and murders. But all the men teach against God's law, and I tell you the truth that one thing was true what Niri Joseph was told me, just one thing. He told me one time on telephone that they are all satanistic and they all worship Satan and demons. And I was asked him how he know it, and he said because he's in this Illuminati sect inside, and he know every man's, and he say, I will never found one man on earth who can repent and who have power and wisdom to worship the real God, because when a man stand against the Illuminatis. They kill this man, and they all weak and afraid about this, and therefore no man will help me. And even Lázár János was phoned me from Hungary and the minister. He say exactly the same, that every man on earth today worship the Illuminati cult, and he believed me. Lázár János was told me he believed me, but he is really weak and afraid because he have a child. When he helped me and believed me, then maybe the Illuminatis kill not just him, he kill at first the child what he have, because it's they satanistic occult payment or torturement. And he was also too weak to help a victim. They not weak as Moses prophesies. Moses was begin so this man's on earth ruled by demons. Their legs bring them just to kill, steal, and lie and rape. But no man can stand on his feet to help with God's law, poor people, deliver them, help them, feed them, and worship the real God. They are too weak for this, because demons rule them and Satan. The flesh is weak, as Jesus say. The flesh is weak, the spirit also, and therefore they will fall as a wrong weed on the baton and not bring fruit. And this was true. This was true. I never found one court or one lawyer who can help a victim with over 10,000 proof. They all weak and let themselves ruled by murders and evildoer, and to the end they was watch my suffering. The power is what I will show the world. I was listen and know every professor, Professor Bhakti, Professor Arne Burkhardt videos, Professor Schöning videos, and Fühl mich, Doctor, Fühl mich videos, who say that the corona vaccine is dangerous because inside a lot of things what health can make wrong. And because they have all the proof, they look under microscope, and I wrote also about this. I watched their life and videos. Even when I was not fall in love with these doctors, they was old, I not was their friend, but I see them, they struggling, that for the true what they make, the government make them shit in a court, they want to prison the people, they hit the people, they kill Professor Arne Burkhardt. And the real man from God, a real man from God, help victims with the law who suffer for the truth. And I wrote many letters with law, with the God's law, let them free. I wrote for Fühl mich many letters, for Bhakti I wrote many letters, for Burkhardt, for Schöning. Let them free, not prison them. They are good persons who just looking for the truth, and no lower help, just make the holy people shit as Satan always want. But this was power. They was not my husband, they was not my friends, I was not fall in love with them, but this is the real love. The love is not sexuality, the love is follow God with all your heart and his commandment. And it's written there, when somebody suffers as a victim for the truth, you must help with the law to help victims, because God and Jesus will ask on the day, on the judgment day, how many people you was helped in prison and visited the prisoners for my name and helped them out. How many people help you? This was the question when I was begin. And when nobody can help victims with God's law, they not belong to God. When no man can help with God's law, holy people who suffer for the truth, this man will not resurrected. I, as a victim himself, was help another people also Balvik, who was sit in prison. I sent everywhere with the law, with God's commandment, Let them free, he not kill, he not steal, he just looking for the truth. Let them free, because this is God's law. And for me, no one write one sentence, no one. And everybody was not put one small finger in the fire for my name and my health and my dreams and God's plan and my right. Everyone was ruled by nearly to destroy my health, my life, God's plans and the law, and telling lies as Satan, spy against the woman lies after, but behind me as written in the Apocalypse, behind me, spying lies against me. And just the earth will help the woman, who will shake and open it always with earthquakes, that the Satan not lie against me. Just the earth was help me with earthquakes. But no man and no law and no court help a poor victim. Everything are fulfilled. And the EZRA's prophecy is very important. They just deleted because the Roman Empire see the eagle parable, and they saw that the EZRA's wrote against the eagle power, who not believe in God, because the Roman Empire kill every Christianity and holy people who believe in the real God, and therefore they deleted. But it's very important that Ezra saw also that God will return on the end time. What every Enoch saw and every prophet also saw, but a lot of evil fallen angels rule this world to the end, as Jesus, Jeschuah, or Isa, Jeschuah, Isa, Jesus is one person, but they call the name in another phonetic, but it's one person. He said to the end time, everything on earth belongs to Satan, therefore never worship this world, hate everything that is in this world. Just on the end time God will return, and then he will destroy the Leviathan with his followers, and just worship the real God in heaven and try to pray that God make the days not longer, that he let rövidíti a napokat, smaller, that you not suffer so much, because Satan will hate on the end time every holy people who belong to the real God, and will kill them, make them shit. And this is happening everywhere, every kingdom. And I tell you the truth, one prophecy, what Adam and every, by Abraham, Jeremiah, every prophet, even Muhammad was warned them. Every prophet destroy Baals, what they was worship. Baal is not a living creature who was created by the living God. Baal is created about wood or stone or gold and not can live, is a puppet, and is written by every prophet. When you worship on the end time your Baals, your robots, and not worship God and God's creation, the living creatures, mans, and worship you hand-made things and gold more as God, then the sun will so much shining that the sun can burn over half trees on earth and burning the humans because they not can repent. Is also written in the Apocalypse, on the end time, in the Revelation. Everybody worship just robots, they hand make bars and not worship the humans. They kill, make war against humans, and worship more gold, mammon, and they hand make things what Elon Musk made. And therefore the plague was gold, the sun shining. This is the global Erwärmung, I don't know what is it in English, and burn out the fields, earthquakes and hail comes, but because they not can repent, they follow and worship, they hand make robots, bars and AI robots, and make wars against humanity, like Gaza or Ukraine. They kill people and not follow God's will, what is written in my plans. So everything I fulfilled, I just wrote about this, what is it meaning, and they deleted. But even when they deleted, the plague was go, the earthquakes go, and you not can delete it God's power. You can kill every prophet, and it's very important that Esdras say the same words as Jesus was say. Esdras say that God always sent the prophet who, like a good shepherd or a good hen, who try to save all the chickens under the wing. Esdras say example this same parable in his stuff as Jesus was told later, that God always sent good prophets who, like a good hen, who try to save the good chicken under his wings, but you always kill the prophets. And this same parable was used as Esdras. Even when they not know each other, they live in another times, the prophets become the wisdom and her God, and God use always the same words, the same parables, because God never change. And who deleted just one point about the Bible is deleted about the life of tree, and the Vatican and Rome deleted not just one point, deleted many important books, prophecies, over 1,000 pages, and I wrote about them again, and then they become the second chance that they not deleted what I wrote, but they deleted the second time, and then they failed forever, Pope Francesco.